Good morning. Saturday, we made it to the weekend. New weekend for us. Hope everybody's week went well. I'm doing all right. Ultra hardcore on Wednesday. We made it past 100 days. 105 is great. We got our villager breeder up and going. Which, if you're looking for a schematic, I just put it up on the Discord. So anybody can download the schematic and use it in their world if they'd like. And of course, you can change any of the blocks to anything you want. Such as myself, I was using the pumpkin instead of the shroom light that I initially put in the schematic, and a few other details for you guys, such as the red carpet or the gray carpet that I put down and did the moss block, the moss carpet. So a couple changes you can make yourself. It doesn't have to be identical, but you can do your own blocks. Excuse me. So. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's head on over to our screen. I was originally going to do hardcore today, since we have hardcore this afternoon. But I really wanted to get back to... There we are. I really wanted to get back to the Prismarine Kingdom, and it is late. Continue working on over there. We made our way to the backside. I did a little work. Did a little stuffs on the... backside of the build. I want to kind of show that off a little bit. It's so crazy. We're about to do a cottage over there, and yeah, I don't have my starter home. That's my starter home. Oh, dude, good morning. Welcome in. Thumbs up for Daddy Bones. Yes, please. Daddy owns. Thumbs up for Daddy owns. How are you doing this morning? Well, I do know. Yeah, so initially I was going to jump back into the hardcore world. Maybe we will do that next week. I wouldn't mind doing a hardcore on a Saturday. I'm good, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Making sure my inventory is acceptable. I never did get around to making the... I'm just me. I'm just a slacker, but I didn't make my way around to the... polling post on YouTube about which flag we were going to do. DaddyBones is bad. I'm bad. Not, negative bad. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of negative bad. But yeah, we have our banners, and then I created these, but I don't have any banners to put on them because I didn't do the poll. It's just terrible, right? Like, I should have done the poll. So I'll have to add the poll. I'll add the poll as soon as we're done streaming, and we'll get it done. We'll get it. We will get it done. I promise. But in the meantime, let's have a look-see. The moon's growing on me. Like I thought I was going to change it out some more, but I think I like it. I think I like the way it is. We may still change it. So we have this beach up here. Do I need this lantern? Do I need that here? I want to work on some of the lighting so I'm getting it away from having just torch spam. But yeah, I'd like to get away from the torch spam. And which is why we have these lovely devices. So we have our beach here. We worked on what what's going to be the promenade last week. So nice little promenade up here, and then we worked on a little seating area going down to the beach, and then an ugly look at something that I left behind. Yeah, we're gonna figure out. Gotta get that taken away. I was going to work on some of this so we could see what it's going to look like with this the water pushed back in. Maybe we do some of that today. And I so enjoyed working on this. This bit, to me, this is like raw building. Lonely crafting table, just keeping watch. Yes, absolutely. I think when early game, I had explored that, and the crafting table was going to take up space in my inventory, and I just didn't bother with it. But yeah, I love this little section here. This is just like some, what I would just consider some raw terraforming. Like, yeah, you're building this from scratch, literally. So I really love it. And put these at the bottom. I love the way that kind of like works out. You know, with like a little thicker bit of mud against the cliff edge there. And then off camera, I filled this all in with podzol, because we're going to have a little stairway coming out here, a little pathway, and then we're going to do a cottage. And I'm thinking like a tree around here and another tree about here. Maybe we'll do a third tree up close here. But I'm doing some tree research, and I am not a tree expert by any means. This is all sand, right? No, that's a firework. We do love trees. Yeah, so I am doing some tree research, because I have not really done... I really haven't done a tree before. I really have not done a tree before. So I gotta do some experimenting. I gotta do some practicing. But I am looking forward to the challenge. Hands down, I am looking forward to the challenge. I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait to give it a go. But like the other beach, I think... Do I want to pull this out some? We might... Yeah, we might go ahead and continue like what we did at the other beach. And we might just pull this out a bit more. And it might dictate how much further this comes out to, the podzol. But yeah, we may pull this around quite a bit. I didn't really have an idea about maybe this keep wrapping around and come into here. Like, I kind of didn't want to do what I did over here and just put another cliff edge. I kind of wanted to keep this going, but I didn't want to keep it all beach. I do want it to run into something. And I haven't decided what we're going to do on this little corner edge here. I know I talked about doing like a boat port of some sort, like a pier. And that might still be the way we're going to go. But we have a little bit more time to think about it while we continue working on the backside here of the cottage. I don't have a cottage design. I have a couple ideas, but I don't have anything set. We may wing it and see what happens. Or a tall lighthouse, yes. So the tall lighthouse, while a good idea, the other thing that we have to build yet here is another tall spire that goes up here, because this is our AFK zone, which I have second thought. I've actually have second thoughts on this. I was going to build this huge tower where we could AFK if we needed more Prismarine, but I've been doing so much work around here that I don't think I need to AFK for a while. I don't think anybody will need to AFK for any of this. Matter of fact, I grabbed a bunch of fish and went and cooked it. So we have a bunch of cooked fish over at the storage system. Yeah, this one I thought I'd be kind of clever and organize it, but no, what ends up happening is it gets caught back in here. And it just needs to go up here. Look at that. That's so bad. So yeah, didn't exactly work out the way I was hoping it was going to work out. So I may just do away with this, even though I'm cleaning it out now. But yeah, we may not need the AFK spire tower thing. Yeah, that just didn't work out the way I was hoping it would work out. Need an actual filter, and I have not done... I really haven't done a filter before, so I don't know... I don't exactly know how to set one up. I followed some tutorials on how to set one up. But I've never really set one up or tried to configure one myself. And I'm sure I need to do it once or twice, and I'll get the hang of it. A little item sorter filter. But not today. Today's a different day. Today is we're squirreling here and doing this. But yeah, so I don't think we actually need the AFK tower because I've been doing so much work around here that it's just kind of filling up on its own. So maybe maybe a lighthouse might be a good idea. Second, third, fourth. I'm so glad I went and got all this sand from beaches around here, because now I've got all this sand to put here on our own custom beach. Do I have a bed on me? I do. So later on today, I gotta check with Luna Cupcake, but we will stop at our normal time. And I do mean stop. We will stop at our normal time. And may come back for a special stream later today for Ultra Hardcore Challenge with the Team Wilderness folk. It's a short challenge, teams of 2, and it's a PvE, so it's us versus other players as well. And the idea is to, I guess, build small little bases and become a last man standing. But I need to talk to Luna to make sure that she's okay with me streaming it. I don't foresee a problem with it. But we'll just check just to make sure. If not, what I'll try to do is do some recording of it. And maybe do a little highlight reel. See if my computer can handle such a thing. Because some of the files that I get when it comes to video files are pretty large. After they get recorded, and I'm running out of space between the multitude of projects that I've been working on, between the documentary project and of course some of the things I have going on here. I'm just running out of space, so I need to get some additional hard drive space and yeah, the whole area is starting to take shape, so I'm really happy with the way it's coming along. Probably get some wool so we can do an outline Everybody knows my favorite. I love doing outlines with wool. Given my current starter home with the bridge idea that I have happening. Wool outlines for each of the bridge stuff that I've got going on. Daddy Bones and his wool. Alright, make sure I've got everything lit up here. Don't need a mob farm. Nope, we got something going on over there. Yeah, so this is all gonna go get sunk into the ocean. Yeah, this whole like transitional area right here, we're gonna need to figure out. I think these will all turn into podzol, and we'll get some. Oh yeah, we do. I got some already right there. Hey, well maybe we can mess with this now. Maybe we can. Let's have a look underneath and see if there's any kind of anything we can do down here. Did that there. I'm gonna need some stone. Ow. Aim is good. I think I used up a lot of stone. Alright, so we're done with the sand for now. I think we're gonna need some stone. I think it might be a good idea to like reinforce this wall here and just change all out to stone and get that all situated. So yeah, I've been working on that. With Ultra Hardcore, I'm looking forward to it. A little nervous, not gonna lie. You always hope to be the last man standing, but really we're just there to have fun. Have fun, get to play with some players that we don't always get to play with, and meet new people. All part of the experience, right? It's one of the reasons why we play Minecraft, and we're kind of a joint venture. Stone, Daddy Bones. We're here for stone. Get your brain in the game. How much stone do we even have? Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Alright, we'll just take it all. Actually, this should work out. You know, I'm also missing some moss. Usually I carry around some moss on me. Wee, wee, wee. We could start right here. We could start right there. Just need to get some moss. On the other side, of course. Ow. Just trying to be good with my flying here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Ow. Oh, okay. Alright, we're doing this then. Alright. It's not what I wanted to do, but we'll do it. Bum. Alright, let's move around a little bit here. Well, I wanted to come down here anyways. I want to avoid the mobs. Yeah. I think that'll be all right there. Do that. That come down one more. I think that could work out for us. Okay, how are we going to do this? Alright, so I'm thinking I'll get a bucket, because I want to fill that up with water, I think, first. I have a bucket on me, right? No, DaddyBones, what? Half thinking about all this. Oh, I don't have a full... Not fully cut off there. Yeah, gonna work. It's one of my favorite New Orleans tunes there. I mean, it's called St. Louis Blues, but definitely got more of a New Orleans feel in my opinion. Alright, let's figure out a bucket. Do I have a bucket in here? Yes, I got a bucket. Alright. So yeah, I think filling this up first would be the better idea. And getting smacked around by my own flying abilities. What? I don't understand this sometimes. I am... Yep, I don't get it sometimes. Alright, this should create a water source here now. I guess the other way to do this would be to work with some... There we go. Like do it with kelp. But this seems small enough to just easily do it this way. No, don't need a... Oh, lovely. Alright. This is alright. Let's just put it temporary there real quick. And then... Wonderful. Alright, so... we can do without that for right now. I'll just plop it right here. And let's go ahead and cut this away. This is very satisfying. Oh, nope. I'll leave that there for right now. I say it's very satisfying because this is something I've been talking about for a little bit, and now we're actually getting it done. That's what's very satisfying about it. Okay, what do we have left here? There. This guy. Alright, and... yeah, that's kind of what we've been going for, was working towards. I think I want to change out a couple of those blocks some so I can cut this back a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, the whole goal was to kind of create an island that wasn't perfectly round. And this kind of really starts indicating that. It's really starting to take shape, and I'm super excited about the way that's looking. to get some more sand out. Good thing Oak Dude said, hey, why don't we put lanterns down here instead of torches, because when the water gets accidentally washed down there, it won't wash out all the torches. And look at that. She's so smart. I think I want to cut those away. This is something different. That's, you know, this is, it's funny how I just talked about, like, I don't really do trees, and I'm a little nervous about getting started on a tree, but terraforming, it's, I'm not, I feel like I do it all the time, but I don't do it to this extent. Like, up here. Like the shape of that, just, I don't know, it all means something, right? I was listening to a geologist? Talk about how one of the oceans, one of the lakes, one of this, oh my goodness, I'm totally gonna like botch everything that this woman said. Well, I won't botch everything because but she was fascinated by how a huge body of water at one point was, well, it had water in it, and because of tectonic plates and the way that the tectonic plates moved, they got squished together. So we had, you know, it had, at one point, it had water running through it. I mean, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So the tectonic plates shifted and blocked it off, and then half of it didn't have, like, all this whole like body of water, it dried up over like years and years and years. That it all dried up. And then at one point, because of the tectonic plates and the way the earth moves, it opened up again, and all this water came rushing back in to fill up this basically a huge water basin at one point. And the reason why they knew this is because right here in this area underneath the ground, when the water came rushing in, it just kept hitting like a huge waterfall in this one area over and over and over again, and the water kept digging down into the earth. So basically there's like this huge, you know, it's a huge massive pool under the water. And it's just kind of crazy, like, that nature did that. So often, I mean, I know it's sometimes when it comes to me building, I always think about, like, not Minecraft style. Like that's not natural. There needs to be something to support this. And we can use our imaginations a little bit to imagine there's like a little bridge of support here. But we often do something simple like put like a trap door, you know, or a stair to support that this is actually here. And just, it makes it look, and I guess in our opinion, it just makes it look real. So I think about that when I terraform. Like, how would the water, if it rushed up and it was like waves were crashing in, like how much would this or you know, or if this was pushed up out of the water, like how would it all work? How would it all function? So I think about that when I'm doing any kind of terraforming. Like how would it have been that the Earth would have done what it did? I don't know if anybody else puts that much thought into what they're doing, but I do. Dun 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 dun. All right. But yeah, that looks good. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. But I mean, I think eventually I'm going to continue on, replace all the sand with concrete or stone, not necessarily concrete. We'll build this out. Maybe we'll slope it out some, do some underwater terraforming. I can honestly tell you, I don't know if any other Minecraft builders do that. Like, they actually, you know, once it's built, it's like, oh, who cares what happens underwater? If they ever build out, like, you know, people are at the beach, so do they build this out so there's like a nice like shelf? I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead and attempt that. Give it a go. Maybe we'll do it out of oak. You know, because it's like wet sand underneath underneath. Or maybe we'll use mud. Mud feels be too dark. Maybe if we got out some more and a little deeper. Or granite. Or dirt. Look at all this dirt. Could use some of that dirt, actually. But yeah, this is it's kind of weird. There's like a little, still a little weird looking cut there. I guess I could adjust this up. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so we'll go back to 62. Oh, maybe it's because it's sand. Hey, friendo. And then, I can breathe. Okay, let's see how that does with the map now. Okay, so it's better. Yeah, so that white line, better. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. I see a white. I see a block. I see a block. Oh, it's a head. Bloop. Wrong buttons. Alright, so I guess now we should try to do that side. Or we go ahead and just work on the beach. I think we're going to work on the beach. I do enjoy working on the beach. Da-na-na-na. There we go. It's funny how I always talk about not making things hollow. I always like to fill things in. This has been a huge lesson, Aldebar, talking to you, and me not doing that. So, nope. Alright, well. One more. One more. I'm kind of thinking the way. Yeah. Always look for that gradual shift. So 2 always seems to be the right number for me. Like, I just like 2, I guess. When it comes to like a gradual, we do need to swope it out a little bit. Or we just keep it gradual. Oh, let's take another look. At a quick sharp. One more. I feel this is a bit like animation, by the way. Alright, one more. No, we're just gonna take all this down. Collect all the kelp. Oh, we got another friendo. Alright, so I can do that, and then 2. Terraforming. Alright. Alright, that's worked. So I think in the next step we'll do a 3-stepper. We'll start making it a little more gradual. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, space. There we go. We're gonna have a lot of kelp. Is there a way to make... drowns not spawn? I should find out about that. I should learn about that mechanic. What if we make like all this area under here like non-spawnable for... light it up? Under the water, you mean? So we came across a guy over here. Like, where did he spawn from? Maybe he spawned from under here? Or sandstone slab? Ooh. Our entire ocean floor being slabbed. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Now you're tugging at my heartstrings there, Oak. Love placing blocks. Well, hello there, Nightbot. For days and days and days. Absolutely. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so at some point we gotta start wrapping it back around into itself. Or do we just make a giant beach? I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about a large giant beach that just comes out around. I mean, maybe it comes all the way up to this point here. That's a lot. Yeah, it looks like we have a project, folks. And we'll probably need to figure out how we're going to get more stone, because we're going to need a lot of it. Possibly sand. Oh my goodness. The sand is coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Yep, let's do another 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll go with a 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of kelp. I actually didn't know we were going to be going out this far. Well, at least I don't have the shooting Schuster shooting at me. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yes, this is quite sizable terraform project. It's funny how we started the whole draining process in December. Here we are in March. That's one heck of a shelf. Let's see if we can. Alright, so I did say it. All the way to here? That seemed crazy. Does that seem crazy? That does seem a little crazy. One, two, three, four. Let's take it back to this block of 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Let's say that is our end goal. One, two, three, four. Let's do a 5th one. This is exciting. One, two, three. I think it's amazing when I watch certain people like Deep Sky Miner, and just how he does everything. He pretty much does a lot of things in survival. I mean, he does a lot of creative building as well, but he does a lot of things in survival, and I'm just amazed at how much he accomplishes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, keep the 4s going. That. Let's head over here real quick. I think I've got a chest for kelp. Not a very big chest for kelp. Alright, we'll do that. Do 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 do. There we are. Two, three, four. Well, this is what it, one block at a time. It's starting to take shape. Next Saturday is a very, very special day, by the way. I will still be streaming. And unfortunately, I won't have a special guest. Maybe we'll have a special guest. I have no idea. But next Saturday is Princess's birthday. Princess has been doing this yarn crawl thing around their city. Around our area, I should say, in our city. I'm going to cut that back a bit. A lot of pretty things to look at. Maybe I'll fill my bag with yarn today. And maybe she will. I did promise, and yes, this is a true statement, I did promise I would knit Princess a new sweater. All the things that Daddy Bones does. I'm hoping this is starting to fill out some. That's why I started kind of filling these in the middle to give me a better idea of where the edge should go. In hopes that it's getting more and more natural. Yep, we're going to be running out of stone here shortly. It's crazy. All the stone. I need to start making this cut happen. Could even alternate. One, two, three. I don't think I've ever... I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm not even going to try to explain what I'm doing. I'm filling it in the middle to hopefully make the connection look a little more seamless while trying to still create that outline. And I have no idea if it's working. It feels like it's working. I do feel like I need to cut this in some more. Or maybe I don't. Maybe that's... Like, I feel like I need to shave off a little there. Here. Is that better? Okay, yeah. So maybe the way I was doing it was in a correctish way. It's the way that was working for me. Is it dark again already? We're gonna need some sand. Alright, 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 alright. There's our shape, I think. Yeah. Hopefully once I fill it in with sand, it'll definitely look a lot better. How much sand do I have? Probably not enough. But let's start filling it in and see what happens. What I have been excited about lately is working with larger projects. And I think programs like Axiom has helped with that. The tools just made it easier to work on larger projects. I think when playing survival, though, I feel like I'm still working in the scale of Minecraft mode. But I need to spend some more time in Axiom, and actually in creative mode in general. Well, we have a small cottage here. Ultra hardcore. We're working on our next building, our next villager building, creating that free-range villager feel aesthetic. What I'm going through in my mind is how I'm going to move them out and make sure that they get the job and the bed that I want them to have in the real world. I've already started about relocating where the fishing house will be, hut, for the fisherman. I think that's going to be our next build. Or possibly the archer. The Fletcher, that is. And I do want to make each building unique, but man, there's only so much you can do with a square. And trying to keep it quaint. trying to think if there's anything happening else. We have a Pokemon Go classical community day coming up. I think that's tomorrow. Kind of looking forward to it. I have a couple of, I think it's Totodile. I have a couple I'd like to evolve to get its community day move. That was it. That was our last bit of sand, I think. Double check the sandbox. Oh wait, I got plenty in here. What the heck? Can't get the stone blocks. Now we can. Last little bit, that'll take care of the beach. We can start working on the texture along the edge. Maybe even working on getting... Oh, yeah, we can keep going around, actually. Well, you know what? Let's just finish this up. We'll see what we're going to do next. We're leaving it to our gut feel and our daylight that is screaming by. Didn't I just sleep? I wonder what would happen if I slowed down the tick speed by 1 tick. Like, how much of a difference would that make in the daylight hours of the game? I know, but it feels like I'm sleeping a lot. Like it's just nighttime all the time. But I guess it's a good thing. It means you're kind of busy and time is just flying by. We talk about that, right? Like, go places and next you know, it's like way later or earlier than you expected. Mostly later because you're probably having fun. You've lost track of time. Maybe you're at a carnival or something. right. I feel like I want to fill that in. I don't have a whole lot of stone though. Oh love, oh love, oh careless love. I actually really love that part. He's just kind of doing a little, what do they call it, a scat? And he just kind of like weakly tries it, or I don't know. And it makes me love it. All right. I want dirt. I thought maybe just fence them down here, but it doesn't look like that's the case. See a lot of gravel. We try to keep things uniform with the dirt that I already have up here. Gonna build a house up in a tree. All right, there's that. All right, let's take a look at it is definitely kind of doing what I wanted it to do, but we definitely need to figure out a way how to maybe this. Yeah, I'm still liking the idea of wrapping that around. We need a lot more stone. Daddy Bones needs the stone. Well, if all else fails, hey, we'll probably get some dirt out of this too. My inventory is looking like crap. Hey, look, there's my bed. I'm looking for that. Where are we at in here? No, we're gonna just turn and then start going down this way. If ever you need a block, you just gotta go mine for it. Get it. Oh, yeah. I hope we find a dirt pocket. Gravel. Why do I have gravel? And then what else do I have? I have 52. All right. There's our little anthem. Alright, that'll do that. Can't believe I left the bed down here. Hey, I needed blocks. Oh, I know where the gravel came from. There we go. Nope, couldn't grab it. Alright, so that gets me to the edge there. Talked about wrapping that around. Let's continue with... actually this. And it's nighttime again. Ugh. I'm still thinking. Lighthouse is a good idea. Pier. I am doing very well, Oak. I'm doing very well. We've got this whole yin-yang thing going. I am, in my head, I'm thinking about wrapping this around, the podzol around a little bit more. Maybe I didn't do the beach enough. Maybe that beach is enough. Maybe I need to cut it here. So many decisions. I found 3 mousetraps sprung. So some scrubbing to do. And I expected all my food containers. Oh my goodness. I had mice in my shed. I bought some new walking shoes, Oak. They're supposed to be coming on Wednesday next week. Feeling pretty excited about it. Daddy Bones got a pair of new shoes. The house is almost 130 years old. And you live in the country, so it'll happen. Yeah. So, at work, because we don't live in the country, but it's still kind of crazy. So, we took one of our trucks in for service, and I got a phone call from the mechanic. He's like, you got a bigger problem than just needing to change your oil. He's like, you got rodents. I'm like, well, yeah, rodents everywhere. No, apparently the rodents, and I say rodents, and I'm pretty sure it's squirrels, had like... They had started a nest of some sort, or I don't even know, because they found like 2 plastic bags shoved up in the engine compartment. One was attached to the exhaust and was melting away. They found like a half-eaten bagel, and if you don't know what a bagel is, it's like a little bread-looking donut, but it's bread, not a donut flavor. I've had the nest in the engine before. Yeah. I just told my guys at work, I'm like, we gotta start kind of like looking around the trucks some more. Before we start taking them out. Alright, let's grab some podzol. Dang it. Don't you just hate when you run out of blocks? I'm out of those blocks now. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking of something like that. And actually, well, I'm even thinking further. Wow, whole block of that gone already. Look, I got 2 pieces of stone. Nope, get out of that. Thinking even a little bit more. One of the reasons I started building that shelf is to prevent things like that from happening too much more often. So then I was going to do I was going to carry over some of that. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness, it's working. I sometimes wonder if people think that DaddyBones is a genius, and the answer is no. But I do come up with some clever ideas every now and again. Yeah, something like that. And it's nighttime again. Yep, sometimes I even surprise myself with the way things turn out. Not gonna lie. Just being honest. No more mud. Yikes. Okay. Well, we need more mud. We need more stone. I think we're going to spend the last hour on a little collection errand, picking up some stuff. We mostly need mud and stone. So, what do I have? That's an empty. That's empty. That's empty. Oh, there's more stone. My goodness. All it takes is Daddy Bones to open up a box. We also need to pick up sand from our storage. So I think what I'm thinking about is doing like a little more of a hard line for the sand into, let's say, like some like cobblestone, which will transition into something else. Andesite. That might be the way to go. And I say might be as in I'm probably going to attempt it. so let's go to our storage. We'll grab a shulker of sand. And then we'll head over to where I have a little mud pit digging area. And we'll collect some mud. And while we're over there collecting mud, we'll probably collect some stone as well, considering it's probably sitting on stone. And if we find any dirt, we might as well pick some of that up too. Well, actually, I don't think we need dirt. We have... I want to go up there. Yeah, dirt. We actually... Oh, okay, we don't have a lot of dirt, so maybe we'll collect some dirt as well. Sand. Yeah, I'll just grab a shulker. Alright, let's go get mud and dirt and stone. I'm flying away. I wish there was a bit more of a top-down view of your character when he's flying. I do like looking at the world. As it generates in. Oh, we have a swamp? Well, I guess we could make a farm over here. We do have a schematic for a slime farm. A swamp slime farm above ground. Oh, wow. Nobody's been over here. Ooh. And we got a sky island. See, this is so cool. Where are we at? Windswept forest? Oh, I thought that was going to be a on the outside. What do you call it? A dungeon spawner, dungeon spawner. Windswept forest. That's pretty cool. Nope, I don't want to go home. I want to go mud. That's what I like about the Zeros map. You know, you can fill it in, explore some more of it later, make the map complete. Do. Mission mud. Alright. Not gonna make it for the day. Wow, there's a spider there already. Do 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 do. So close. Yeah, look at all this. This is what I've been digging up. I know mud machines are pretty awesome, but no need to make them if you can just find yourself a nice patch of mud and go play in it. That's interesting. Let's see if we can. That works. Everybody excited for Minecraft Live next Saturday? No, I am. Probably in stream a little early to prep myself for it. I'm not gonna live stream it like I know some streamers are. But nope, I'm just gonna switch channels from mine to Minecraft's and watch the live event go down. I don't know if we're going to update this world to 0.5 when it's released. I know we're in pre-release 2. I may do it for ultra hardcore, but obviously I'm going to have to wait for some mods to be released, get caught up. Before I can do that. think that's probably Java's biggest annoyance with the way that they're releasing the updates now, is they happen so often, so frequently to update the mods that are generated by the community. Let's see what's in the big spooky cave. A pig. I have thought about also respawning chunks in this, or doing like a trim for our world. Mostly because of how far everything just seems to be. So it'd be nice to like respawn some things, like all this mud. How far away the deserts are from our spawn location. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. Yes, everything is so far. I mean, at one point it got me thinking like maybe we should do like a world, like a restart the world. But I'd rather wait for a major update, or maybe the major update would be the ones that we decide that it would be a major update. Alright. Yeah, I've really cleaned this place out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what Minecraft Live is going to bring us. Could be an announcement that they're going to go back to the old way of releasing Minecraft updates. We're going to do major updates, and all these little micro updates are going to get involved with the major updates. Could very well be an update for 1.26 or 1.22. I mean, what they're going to announce for it. I don't think I want to collect any more grass. I don't think I have any. For now. For now. Really care more about dirt. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like we could probably wipe out all the mangroves out of this swamp too. I feel like I'm missing something else. Oh, it's right there. So I wonder if... So we do the reset chunk thing. I'm just thinking about this. So what does that do to my map? Does my map change? Or would it still load all those unknown chunks? Alright, let's see where... Well, yeah, we'll do that. And where's our mud? We'll put you in with the mud. I guess I'll carry you on the side for now. Lapis lazuli. Even though I have like a ton of all the ores at this point, I still feel the need to mine them all the time. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. I always feel that there's got to be a use for them, even later down the road. I mean, the chance you need to make a ton of blue dye. Or you just want to use that blue block that it creates when you compress all the... Or maybe you want to use this block in decorations. You never know. You know, I haven't picked out the 5 new songs I was going to add to the playlist for March yet. Should probably spend some time to do that. Everything's starting to fill up quickly. It's kind of surprising a little bit. And I stumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. Mm-hmm. Has everybody been enjoying the format so far, where we're doing like a hardcore on Wednesday and then we're back here on Saturday? Everybody like once a week so we get to explore these two worlds or proceed in two different... Does that feel too weird that we're not focused on one thing at a time? Does it feel like the right amount of squirreling? Squirreling. Oh, we have a choice to make, by the way. Thought I'd put that out there. So, the other project I've been working on here in the family server has been a nether hub. And so I've dug down from where our portal is. I've dug it all the way down. And in doing so, I have found ancient debris. We finally have 8 pieces of it, so that means we can upgrade 2 pieces of gear. And I haven't decided which 2 pieces of gear. I mean, one tells me, do the pick. At least one. Maybe one does the helmet, the leggings, the boots. I have no idea. But we found 8 pieces in my digging of the nether. Where'd it go? Okay. So we can get our first couple of netherite gear. Utilizing the new format of getting, attaching netherite to our gear as well. One thing I'm also excited about with the new update is the change in the recipe for the lodestone. No longer needing a netherite ingot. I don't know how many people use the lodestone to begin with. I know builders always wanted to build with it, but it was so expensive to craft one. But now with just one piece of iron and then all the chiseled stone, You've got both a functional block and a decorative block. That's easy to, I say easy, but you know, you can get your hands on. This swamp has been very fruitful for us. Mud, stone. If I had discovered it before we discovered our sand, we'd probably have dug out the beach of it already. I'll take that. Alright, anything left behind? Look at this place. It's a mess. An absolute mess. There we go. I say we just slowly but surely just clearing this away. All right, let's head on home. Let's turn this off. Big stretch. Big stretch. Yeah, I think we pretty much have what we need. I mean, we can always use more. I can always come back for a different session. Anything we want to... Yeah, let's open these up. Let's see if we can aim for that. Oh, a little enclosed swamp right there. Interesting. that look like? Lush cave, nice. Alright, let's turn north. And get that little bit right there. Opening up our map. You know, we're exposing the chunks. There we go. And then on to the Prismarine Island. Wow, look at this one. What is this? This is windswept gravelly hills. Interesting. It is something to behold. That's all I think about is when I land here, how does it look when I start walking up to this place? Is it starting to look... Should I open it up? Like, should I take more andesite away? Oh, and rain. Well, I guess we're working in the rain. Maybe we're playing in the rain. You're not going to hear me sing in the rain, though. Sorry. Have to draw the line somewhere. Maybe I'll hum a little tune. I am getting very, very excited. When I usually cap something off like that, and then start filling in the middle, I get super excited. Because it really, so this is really starting to take shape. I feel like I do want to take the podzol and bring it out some more. Do I have the podzol box on me or no? I mean, I don't want to go too quickly, but at the same time... Oh yeah, that's doing it. That's doing it. There we go. All right. Sadly, I don't know oh, actually, I think I do know how much wheat we have. I think we have a good amount of wheat still. Because now I'm thinking about the mud, so we can continue on with this right here and bring it around. I feel like I should have capped this off a long time ago. Just would have made it easier. Yay, got it that time. All right. Alright, yeah, so we're definitely like roughing this in at the moment. It's a big beach. That's why I keep thinking about making the pods will stick out more. I wanted the idea of this beach to be more for like this one looks like it's more of a small beach, but this is more for like this is where everybody goes who's on the island. Not sure if that's initially what I had in mind when I started thinking about it, but it makes sense now that I say it out loud. Out of the darn podzol. Does muddy mangrove root sink down? Oh, dang it. It does not. It just makes a weird noise. I don't know, I like that very much. I think I wanted this to initially be more of a road and not a, or a pathway, not necessarily so, let's... Again, this is just all rough. This is not meant to be, because obviously I don't want a straight path. Actually, I kind of want it to come this way and then arch this way. I think that's what I really want it to do. Oh, look at these clowns. What do you got, buddy? Ooh. Yee. Okay, you got something pretty cool. Yeah? Let's do that. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, where are you going? You trying to sell me stuff, then now you're walking away. All right. Yeah, that's better. Been working on uses for pouches, and that's kind of it. Or bundles. I said pouches. Bundles. Those idiots. Why would you go down there? There we go. Got all that. Let's close this up. That was a bit weird. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going for. And then from about right here, we would kind of wrap it around, and then there'd be our cottage. That is that. Let's finish off with this. We kind of wanted to expand it a little bit more. Maybe the cottage sits more like over here. What do we do here? A tree? Another tree? Maybe a monument? A statue of some sort? A little ode to the resurrection of the ocean monument above the ocean? That sounds pretty cool. Let's do something clever then. Because I come up with these ideas, and of course, I have to remember them. Weirdos. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's do a sign that says cottage. Tree. And tree. And a statue. Tree. That's 3 trees Daddy Bones has to do. I'm nervous about trees. I really am. I kid you not. So far, tree. I kid you not. I am nervous about trees. 1, 2, tree. I mean, I might even need to do like a 4th one over here. Alright. We need some more packed mud now. You can go away. I can pick you up, and you can go back in here. Alright, so we'll do this. That. Okay, there's the mud. I had dirt in here. That's what I had in there. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go make some packed mud so we can wrap that around. And finish off what we're gonna do with the sand, because I kind of like, again, I think I kind of want to finish it right here. I think, and I want it to maybe transition into like cobblestone, or maybe we continue with the packed stone that comes back around. The packed stone comes back around, becomes part of. Yeah, we may be doing away with a lot of this then, if I'm thinking. A lot of the andesite. Yeah, so we need to go make some packed mud. I think I got everything I needed. And this is where we're going to wrap it up for the day. I got to contact Luna, find out if she's okay with me streaming this, and we're going to be back in a couple of hours after some lunch to PvP, PvE, ultra hardcore with the wilderness folk. It'll be interesting, I think. I'm a little nervous. I don't get to play with a lot of people often, so this is going to be interesting for me. So it looks like we're allowed full bright, and we are allowed voice chat, but everything is vanilla, so we have to turn off a lot of our mods. That's going to be so interesting for how often I use so many of them, such as free cam. But yeah, let's head on over to our finished screen, and we'll get this wrapped up. So I want to thank all you VOD viewers for coming in. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't joined the Discord, I've just posted the villager breeder that we created in the ultra hardcore on Wednesday night. So that schematic is now available for download on the Discord. So if you're interested in that, the wool farm from the boneyard is also on the Discord there as well. So if you guys are interested in a wool farm, I have that all set up there as well. But that's where I'm going to leave you guys for today. Hopefully I'll see you in a couple of hours. Not long. Not long. But yeah, this ultra hardcore challenge is going to be interesting. So as always, I want you guys to be kind to each other, stay safe. I'll see you Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Ultra Hardcore, if I don't see you in a couple hours. So be safe until then. You guys take care of yourselves. Cheers.